Hi everyone, trust you guys are doing amazing. This video is about all about tech worker. So if you're a tech worker and if you're planning to immigrate to Canada, so how can you do it? Yes, PR is one, but then there are other ways that you can get work permit and enter. And people have asked me these questions multiple times in the comments and in the emails, so I thought I would just make a video and we'll talk about various ways in which if you're a tech worker and you can come to Canada, and I'm gonna put all the links in the description so that you can just click on it and then you can have a look and see which one suits you best. So let's get started and start with the different ways wherein you can make as a tech worker here in Canada. So number one, I mean, these are not in any, I would say, on the basis of any point system that number one is the best and the next one is the least. No, these are just randomly placed. So first is global talent stream. So it is one of the most common stream, a common way, common path that tech workers follow here. And so what is this global talent stream? Let's see. So basically, if you fall under this, or if you can apply under this, so they process 80% of the applications in like 2 weeks or so. Why? Because they want to bring in high skilled quality employees from whatsoever country, and they want to bring into Canada. And they, if you fall under category A or category B, then you can be a part of it. So what comes under category A and what comes under category B? Let's see. Okay, so category A is for companies that are growing very quickly and need specialized talent from abroad. Category A employer must get approval from a referral partner, usually a local government or semi-governmental agency that has its mission, a city or area's economic development. And B is for employers who are looking for certain skilled workers that Canada has listed as being needed but in short supply. And this list is known as the Global Talent Occupation List. So that's all about category. Okay, so that was all about it. The next is CUSMA, Canadian United States Mexico Agreement. So it is agreement between these three countries, Canada, United States and Mexico. And so if you are a part of it, and this is just a way wherein you will be getting more facilities, or they will be bringing in talent from these two countries, and it is just a path that they have started. So what exactly in this path? Let's take a look. So the two categories here are professionals and intra-company transfers. So what are professionals and what are intra-country transfers? So basically CUSMA identifies 63 occupations which qualify under the professional category. So there's a list of occupations 63, like I said, and the computer systems or the computer analyst are among these occupations. So if you are a computer analyst or you do something computer system analyst or something related to that, then you will fall under this category. And ICTs, that is the intra-company transfers. These are employees that are moving now locations within the company to a branch in Canada. So the branch could be anywhere in Canada, and there's no list of which occupations qualify or which do not qualify here. Generally, an ICT is a person who has worked for in a company for at least an year. So you have to be in that organization for at least a year, and you need to have a management role or some special knowledge, right? So if you have that, then you are a part of it wherein you can make transfers. Also, there's an intra-company transfer, which is if you do not fall under CUSMA, which is the Canadian United States Mexico Agreement, then also there's an intra-company transfer. So it is also possible to make this transfer from a country other than Mexico or United States. Now, for example, the free trade agreement, which is between European Union and Canada, CETA, they had provisions for ICTs. So does the agreement they have with UK. So a worker coming to Canada through an ICT, which is again I'm saying non CUSMA, through any other country through any country apart from US and Mexico, they need to have a labor market impact assessment, which is LMIA. I've always talked about about this in many videos. And this LMIA, that's how it is commonly abbreviated, and it is a process that says that you are hiring someone, and this is just again an offer, or you can say it is an assessment that says that you're hiring a temporary worker and it will not replace any Canadian workers. So why this is important is, let me tell you, because you need to make sure that you are not taking away job from a Canadian and giving it to a foreign worker. you are giving this job to a foreign worker, maybe because this job does not or any Canadian that you have interviewed or they have seen, they have not fit into the requirements, and that's why you are bringing in a temporary foreign worker, and you're not taking away something that could have been a position for a Canadian who's living here. So you have to be very sure. You cannot just generate foreign employment by snatching away jobs from the people who are already living here. So Canada is very specific about it. So again, if you want to stay here and you want to stay in any province, you can apply for PR or PNP depending on your score, and then you're free to move almost anywhere in Canada. If you have applied through express entry, and if it's PNP, it's province specific. I've made videos on it. Please go and watch it if you need to know more about what is PNP and what is express entry. Next is definitely is express entry, wherein how most people can come, not just the tech workers, but most of the people can come, and they process 80% of the applications within 6 months. So if you're a tech worker, you can come either as a federal skilled worker program or a Canadian experience class or federal skilled trades program, but it is more for trades people. And like I said, it takes care of 80% of the applications in 6 months. It is completely score based. If you have a French language in addition, your score will definitely boost up. And as mentioned, that if your express entry scores are not good enough and you think you need to wait for a pretty long period of time, then you can definitely apply for a PNP wherein your score matches, and then you can come to Canada. So then next is British Columbia Tech. Now British Columbia Tech, or it is a part of a provincial nominee program only, but there's a special place for tech workers, and they target those tech workers if they fall in the 29 eligible tech occupations. The link will be in the description to see if you fall under those occupations. And to be eligible, you must qualify for at least one of the BC immigration programs. It is a special path that workers can come. Rather than being a program itself, it is just one of a path that needs to have that is presented, and you need to have definitely a job offer in your occupation, and the offer has to be valid for at least 1 year and must be from an eligible employer. And eligible candidates, they get invited, and then the process goes as it is for other applicants. Then we have Ontario Tech Draws. So like BC Tech Draws, there are Ontario Tech Draws too, and they do this time to time. And to be eligible, you need to qualify for Ontario's Human Capital Priority Stream. This means you must be eligible for either the Federal Skilled Worker Program or the Canadian Experience Class. And to be eligible for this tech draw, you need to have work experience in one of these tech occupations. So you can see the occupations here: software engineers, designers, computer programmers, interactive media developers, computer engineers, web designers and developers, database analysts and data administrators, and computer and information system managers. So that's all about Ontario Tech programs. Then we have Quebec Immigration Program for workers in artificial intelligence, information technology, and visual effects sectors. Now, the province of Quebec launched this pilot program somewhere in April 2021, that is recently, and it has two streams. One is artificial intelligence, and then other one is information technology and the visual effects sectors. Now, the artificial intelligence stream, it has two sub streams. And one for people who graduated from a Quebec college or university, and one for workers who are trained abroad. Now these two categories are definitely differ somewhat in what they require. So for example, Quebec subgraduate stream will require the applicant to have experience in a job offer, and the foreign substream does not require a job offer in some cases. So it completely depends. And then the other one, IT and visual effects, people in this program must worked for at least 2 out of the last 5 years in 10 occupations. They also need to have an ongoing job or new job offer in their field, and they also meet the education requirement. They must prove they have at least the equivalent of a Quebec technical study diploma or a bachelor's degree. So these are various streams in which, with the help of which, you can enter into Canada. So just pick your stream wherever you are comfortable, wherever you think your job lies or you have more points, and then you can enter into Canada. Express entry, PNP, just one of the ways, but then like there are other ways I have already talked about. I hope I have answered questions, because I have received like literally 20 plus questions related to this IT and tech, and now I have answered it. And if there's still any question, or if you want me to dig deeper into any of these pathways of entering, and then I can personally email it to you or message you, whichever way you feel comfortable, because it would be a very specific information for you. And again, if I'll have more people asking the same question, then I'm gonna make a video out of it. So yeah, so that'll be all. Thank you so much for writing questions. Thank you so much for saying kind words. Thank you to the haters also for saying words that I don't like, but that's okay. And may God bless everyone. Have a great day. Stay safe. The cases of COVID in Canada are increasing again, and so it is. I mean, it's the same globally. So please stay safe. Even if you're vaccinated, take all the necessary measures. Take care. Bye.